What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz podcast. We're about to get into this motherfucker. What we got this weekend? Teofimo, we got Bam, we got a lot of fights this weekend. But as always, before we jump into it, go down, like and subscribe. Comment your picks, your bets, your parlays. I'm 1/3 of the trio. I'm Paul Pick'em Win'em Concha, and I'm joined with.
Going on, boys? It's Marcus Prime Penley. You know what it is.
Your boy Southpaws are unboxing, and we got the king of Southpaws this weekend.
Shit. Well, before we jump into the boxing this weekend and everything, two things I need to address. One, you're looking at the three of us. We're going to be meeting for the first time together with Gator, Southpaws Run Boxing, Jamari himself live. We're going to be linking up with that boy at the fight, Teofimo versus Steve Claggett, this weekend in Miami. So if you're going to be out there and you're watching, drop a comment, link up with us. We'll be out there repping the Totally Blitz crew. And the second thing I wanted to address was goddamn Frank Martin get turned into a motherfucking ghost this last weekend with Tank cleaning up business over there.
Yeah, I expected it to go like that. You can tell from the first couple rounds. There's a little ring rust there from being out over a year and being in jail. So love that drink, by the way. So it took him a couple rounds to get back in his normal Tank groove. But once he figured it out, Frank Martin, we just got completely shut down. I don't think Frank Martin won a round since after the first 3 rounds. He just got completely shut down. He was getting walked down. It was to the point where Frank Martin was or Tank was jumping at him and actually making him flinch in the ring, like he did at the press conference. And Tank just smiles yeah, we got him. Walks him down, hits him with 2 uppercuts and knocks him out. I mean, that's just vintage Tank right there, you know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, he showed up though. He looked a lot better than people expected him to look. He came to fight, but he wasn't listening to his corner, you know what I'm saying? Derek Fisher, whatever his name is, was telling him that he needs to stay at the corner. Derek White, Derek James. But
Derek White now?
No, I mean to say Derek James. Yeah, Derek James. Before that, before the 8th round, he was literally telling him, "Yo, you got to get out that corner. Get out that corner." And what does he do? He goes to the corner.
He got fucking buried in that corner.
I think that's the biggest difference when it comes to when you fight in Tank, man. Those little mistakes you can't fuck up. Rolly fucked up the slightest mistakes. Leo Santa Cruz throwing that same punch over and over. Bow. You can't make those little mistakes with Tank, bro. He's gonna catch you, and you can't fucking get caught by him, man.
Tank, I knew the first 3 rounds. I agree with Gator. First 3 rounds, Frank Martin won. After that, it was up for that boy. But it wasn't just that it was up for that boy. He was shook. There was one moment where Tank just threw a simple left feint, I believe, and you just see Frank Martin get the fuck up out of there. He got the fuck up out of dodge. He flinched, locked up, and you see Tank with his little demon ass face, laughing at him. I was just like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. This is that boy Frank Martin. I mean, I was talking buku shit about, he's gonna be shitting down his drawers, walking down the ring, all that stuff. But I mean, low key, he was kind of shook in that motherfucker. He was not after the 3rd round when Tank, I think, landed 1 or 2 shots to show some power. Frank was like, all right, maybe I can win this bitch on cards, but I am not trying to get an exchange with him. And Tank, once you're afraid of Tank, I feel like it's up for you. It's over. Once you're afraid of getting knocked out and you're afraid of the person walking towards you, it's over for you. He's beating you mentally and physically.
Thanks.
But we just had a side note that, I mean, everyone kind of knew what was going to happen, but I mean, it was a good fight. Now Tank is the champion. Before we talk the Teofimo fight this weekend and the Bam fight this weekend, are we all okay with the Loma fight? Are we all it's about damn time, Loma fight and then potentially Shakur fight by the end of this year, start of next year?
Yeah, man, Loma comes first, bro. They got to make that Loma fight first. Get that taken care of. The winner of that can go and fight Shakur, but gotta see that Tank versus Loma, man. It's time, bro. Tank's been ducking for years now, bro. It's time, bro.
And I low-key kind of called it when I said that Loma's going to stop Kambosos and he's going to be the champ. And then Tank's going to stop Martin. And then he's going to – I thought he'll call out Loma, but he didn't call out Loma. It was just more of the rumors circulating that that's the next fight in the plans, which he has been openly like, yeah, I'm good with that now. But, yeah, I mean, everyone can see the writing on it.
You've been waiting for Loma to get old.
I've been waiting, breaking him down. But
I like the fight.
Yeah. And then, of course, there is no another after that fight. There's nothing else left than Shakur. Shakur, same thing. There ain't no more ducking.
Yeah, facts. And then you gotta go right after Shakur, and then after that, then you can go and see what it looks like out there. But definitely got to be Loma and then Shakur.
Loma, Shakur, and Devin Haney, he's completely out of the mix. We're gonna see him, right?
Leave that man alone, boy.
Yeah, he's completely out of the mix. Like
I don't know how much, or maybe a Ryan Garcia rematch too.
He's like a used up sex doll. We don't want to play him.
Year and a half away from boxing Garcia, I could see it. By that
the
time,
next AB. Ryan Garcia's the next AB, man. He's about to fucking spiral out.
That boy's playing poker with the demons.
He'd be lucky if he gets any of AB's accomplishments, to be honest.
Then we just got to keep it pushed, got to keep it moving. We got doubleheader this weekend. We're going to save the Teofimo Steve Claggett fight for last because that is a fight we're going to personally. We got to hype that bitch up, save the best for last. But we got to talk, honestly, the bigger fight this weekend, the fight that's kind of been talked about for over a year now. You wanted to see it after he beat the first king. And here we are now. Bam, taking on Estrada. This Bam is challenging Estrada for his WBC title. I mean, he already beat the rest of them, right? Like this is all we had left to see.
He didn't fight Chocolate yet, but he fought
the
I don't think they're too close to really fight each other. You know what I'm saying? But, like they're real close. But and Estrada already beat him, which I do believe. Both fights were robbery, but Estrada beat him. So this is the next, the best king available. And Bam, we're just going to have to see, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a tough fight for Bam. Estrada's pressure is no joke, you know what I'm saying? He's also a heavy puncher, so Bam's going to have his hands full. I'm confident he'll get it done.
It's going to be a fun fight, man. Them boys are going to be throwing. Kind of sucks that we won't be able to really... I mean, we might be able to stream it on the phone if anything.
Stream it on the phone.
Yeah, but that shit's gonna be some fireworks for sure. Them boys are gonna throw. That shit's gonna be a technical fight, and that shit could get. Man, I can't wait for that one, low key. I'm gonna have to rewatch that on Sunday.
My only drawback with this fight is Estrada hasn't been active since the Chocolatito trilogy. That was 2022, which sounds crazy because I feel like that shit was just a couple months ago. But looking back on it now, the end of the trilogy was 2022, and that's over a year ago. And he's 34 years old at this division. That's kind of nutty. Like that's not, he's kind of turning into a fossil. Everyone's calling this the passing of the torch. But I mean, odds wise, he is still plus 180. To Bam's minus 225. This is as close as it gets in a title fight boxing in boxing terms. Is this a changing of the guard, do y'all think? Or do you think Estrada is still, still got that enough in him where Bam, that he could beat Bam?
I think he has enough to make it a rough fight. I think it's going to be a really difficult fight for him, you know what I'm saying? It's that early fight pressure that I was getting Chocolatito the first fight. I mean, not the first fight, but their trilogy. It was that early on pressure, and he just came and shut it. He just came out and shut Chocolatito down right away. So Estrada, he's gonna come out quick and fast, and Bam's gonna have to be ready for that.
Shit, I think Estrada's gonna come out tough. I think it's gonna be a back and forth fight, but I do think Bam's youth and Les Miles is gonna favor him, man. I feel like Estrada, he's been through some shit, man. I think they was going up to 1,000 punches in that trilogy and shit. Them boys was thrown. So I mean, he's been through some wars. And he's been inactive, so I think it could get a tough fight in the later rounds for Estrada. I think Bam wins it though, man. I'm going with Bam.
And I mean, Straw's gonna be a physical guy. He's got the experience. I just think Bam fights to the opposition a little bit. Where I'm not saying he loses fights against bad opposition, but like he has kind of he was on such a good run of beating top talent, and then he fought. I can't remember who it was, but it was like the homecoming fight last year, and he looked like I think he broke a hand or something. So there was that excuse, or he got injured in the first 2 rounds, but he just didn't look like the Bam that we had just seen beat Sarunga Sai and Kadras. And this is definitely going back down to his division where it felt like, oh, he should, dominate his division if he went up and just beat the best of the best. So, and he didn't look like it, but he wrote all he righted all his wrongs with the Sonny Edwards performance because that was kind of like the 1A, 1B, like who's the best of this division, no more questions, and he just beat the brakes off of Sonny. It wasn't like we all thought Sonny might be the better boxer, and he came in here and was just like, nah, fuck that, like I'm the better boxer, I'm the harder hitter, I'm best, period. And he definitely dominated that. Also, a quick note, shout out Sonny Edwards, co-main eventing this card. But then Bam. So I think Estrada's in front of him. There's a top tier talent. Every top tier opponent he's fought, he's just kind of shut the door on them. And I kind of think he'll do the same. I do think this is probably gonna be a fight that goes all 12 rounds, just because Estrada's tough. This is his division. He'll last. But also that little note that Gator said about him being close with Chocolatito, I think that is gonna light the little fire under him a little bit more too. Is the fact that a lot of people in the boxing community, I wasn't in the boxing community at this time, so correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I have seen and heard and saw on the whispers was they felt like Chocolatito was robbed the first 2 fights against Estrada. Estrada only won the trilogy and the third and final fight, but in reality, 2 of his wins over Chocolatito is a blasphemy. So that's gonna cook Estrada a little bit more. Like I gotta go get this dub for my guy.
Them boys was sparring, so I mean, Chocolate was giving him the sauce. He fought him 3 times. They've been working in camp together, so he was definitely probably giving him that sauce on, bro. It's gonna be an up close fight. They're gonna be fighting in the paint that whole 12 rounds.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be in there just throwing.
The only bad part is like once he beats Estrada, he gets the WBC, but there's not going to be another fight that anyone wants to see at that weight class for him. Like he might go, clean up the division, but it ain't really much like division worth selling pay-per-view wise. Like he's probably better off just moving up quicker.
Right.
Oh. And then we got our main event, the people's main event, down in Miami. Teofimo Lopez defending his super lightweight belt, taking on Steve Claggett. How are we feeling? First off, can't wait to see y'all boys. Second off, can't wait to see Teofimo. But I have to let Marcus open this motherfucker just because this is his boy.
Hey, man. We about to see that boy in the 305. That shit gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be the second time I get to see. Okay, Kev. Yes, sir, man. This is gonna be the second time I get to see Tio too. I got to see him win his first belt against Comey, and I mean it kind of sucks that it's not like a big fight, but bro, this shit gonna be lit, bro. It's gonna be so tight in there. We gonna turn that bitch up. Tio should handle business. I mean, it should be a show out performance. It should be kind of get people out, stop thinking about the Ortiz fight and the Sander fight, kind of wash that shit out the way. 140 is open now. Everybody was talking shit, talking about Devin Haney, fucking my Puerto Rican dude, all this shit. All that shit out of the water now, bro. Teofimo can go undisputed at 140. So, I mean, come on, man. Stop playing with bro. Bro's about to pop out for us. And he's going to give us a performance, bro. He's going to give us an OG classic knockout.
Hey, and what Marcus said,
next.
Hey, what Marcus said, bro, like, Teofimo didn't fight for like 2 weeks. And his resume and his status at 140 in the past like month has skyrocketed in my eyes because we had Matias losing in his Puerto Rican hometown fight.
Hometown, bro.
Hometown cooking and lost. And then we had Garrett Antoine Russell go up and fight for the belt and then end up getting cooked as well. And it's like, damn, bro, my savior.
I forgot to mention him too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad 2 weeks. It might have been the same goddamn day, actually.
It might have been.
Marcus, your savior might be next, man. I mean, it's the year of upsets. You never know.
Stop it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that.
Stop it.
Drop some bombs on him.
Stop him. Gator, why walking immediately? You coming at my dog.
What's good? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm fresh off of like work, bro. I'm over here chilling. I was finna eat dinner, but I was like, nah, let me hop in and talk some shit with the boys. Y'all ready for the card this weekend?
We're gonna be turned this weekend.
Bro, that boy Paul is sharper than a
Wait, I gotta go get
God
that done.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get my shit done too, man. Hopefully I can get it in time.
I got mine done today, but it's braided, so I have it like,
Oh yeah, keep that bitch crisp.
God,
Yeah.
Damn.
And then we got this dusty motherfucker off of work right here.
I'll go get a cut. I was even gonna get a cut. I'll get a cut.
So.
I'll go get a cut. God damn. Peer pressure like a mother trucker.
Hey, but how are y'all feeling about this weekend, bro? Like we hit on it earlier. It's gonna be our first time all really like linking up, chilling together. Kyle's not in the motherfucker, but he's also a part of the mix. And my first ever boxing fight. We got Marcus's favorite boxer. He's already seen him a couple of times. We're in Miami. How y'all feeling about this weekend?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to meet the gang all together. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all of us. We gotta split up at least once. Like it's really the gang. Like
yeah, we're gonna
all together. I gotta put a couple more tricks together, but you know what I'm saying. But like it's gonna be exciting, and also like this will be my first boxing fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be amazing.
Damn, we might have to record an episode live, bro. Like in person, like set up in the hotel or some shit.
We might have to do the recap that night when we saw.
That's what I'm saying. Like right after the fight, or even get some clips.
In the hotel room, we got to.
Man, I don't know. We gotta do some shit in person. Though. That shit would be tough.
Yeah, the vibe is definitely gonna be high.
No, we going stupid, man.
Hey, top rank comes with them cards, bro. This shit's gonna be entertaining from the beginning.
Robeisy Ramirez co-main event, Cuban phenom gold medalist, my boy.
Nico Ali Wash rematch from his loss.
Fraud. Nico Ali fraud.
Hey, what if we see the tables turn? What if we the start of it, man? What if he goes on a crazy run?
Bro, this is top rank, bro. You lose, you get fed to the wolves, right? Like your ass is grass.
Who else is on here? I just sent it. Someone else is on here.
Who?
Oh, the Vargas. Emilio or whatever.
Oh, the little dimwits. I don't like this kid. I really don't like this kid. Though. I'll be honest with y'all.
He's tough though.
He's a little dimwit.
I cannot stand those kids.
That's crazy.
His brothers be kind of like wild.
Neither of them.
I think he's tough.
They're influencer boxers. That's where they are.
Yeah, no, but the card's decent. I mean, we already know who.
Top ranked cards are always solid.
Decent little card. But main event wise, we kind of hit on the whole vibes we're gonna be doing. But fight wise, Teofimo, Steve Claggett. Before Gator goes on a little rant on how Steve Claggett is a bum, trash can Canadian. What the fuck is he doing in Miami? Steve Claggett, yeah, I know you can see the 7Ls. That shit don't look pretty. But Steve Claggett is solid fighter, bro. The Canadian boxing Twitter is telling me that you do not sleep on him. Like this guy, solid fighter, just never had the chance to go out there and win a good fight. But he has decent names on his resume, close fights. He always likes to fight. But with all that being said, I am now going to toss it to y'all. How do y'all feel about the Steve Claggett fight, and how do y'all think this shit's going to go?
I mean, I don't think I don't think it's like completely out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's true. He's a bum, 7 losses, blah blah blah. But I do still think he has a chance against Teofimo. These are the type of fighters that Teo would lose to. So and his
What type
boxing
of
thing,
fighter is that?
and his boxing. A guy with 7 L's. But my thing is, this is boxing. Anything can happen.
My introduction to Teofimo was when he fought Lomachenko, and I was looking like, yo, who is this? He's Puerto Rican, right?
He's Honduran, bro. That's
Nah.
what blew my mind.
No,
When I,
he's Honduran. Who is this? Who is this dude over here fucking up my goat? Ever since then, I've been a fan. I can't blame him. I don't know too much about other dog. I just know Teofimo has the whole 305 on his side right now, and he is not coming in this bitch to lose.
takeover,
You know,
the back.
Shit,
do you think
man.
Marcus?
Is bro a southpaw or is he orthodox?
Bro's orthodox, bro. They don't make southpaws in Canada.
It's gonna be a
I'm
knockout.
crying.
Huh?
Gonna be a knockout. Teo's cooking.
Ooh.
He's salty from the Ortiz performance. He's looking at this 140 division like, okay, what's going on, man? He's gonna put on a performance. He's gonna start talking shit on the mic. We're gonna see him talk shit live. He's gonna put on a good performance, man. It's gonna be looking way better than that Ortiz shit.
He not gonna hit the backflip like Tank though.
He gonna hit the backflip. He was the first one doing the backflip, low key.
Teofimo,
Damn.
Top Rank
He
knows
low
what
key
they
started
doing.
off.
He was doing Fortnite emotes.
Top Rank knows what they doing for Teofimo. Teofimo, he's 1-2 in his last 3. Because he definitely lost to Jermaine Ortiz and he lost to Sandor Martin.
No,
I'm
he didn't.
thinking
he lost. He did lose both.
Hey, you can't,
One
you
and
can't
two
do
in his
that around me.
last 3, and they gotta make him
You
look
can't be
right.
doing that.
So they giving him a guy who walks for. You're giving him Josh Taylor light. They're giving him Canadian Josh Taylor, and he's about to just cut this boy down.
Ortiz folded. He couldn't do shit.
Ortiz didn't do his road work because he definitely faded that second half.
No, he did hella. He did too much road work. Was on the bike
That fight
way
shouldn't
too
even be.
fucking much.
That fight shouldn't have been close in the first place. Teofimo's supposed to be a superstar. Ortiz is a little.
I mean you can't knock on Teo that he needs to learn how to, which is weird because you can't really say learn how to cut off the ring because he has cut off the ring before on the Loma fight.
But Claggett is not like Jermaine Ortiz or like Sandor, a slick technical boxer that can fight you on the outside and hit you and not get hit. Claggett is more of a Josh Taylor, a brute. He kind of walks forward, uses a little bit of his size.
That's tailor made for Teo.
Tailor made, like that's what this is. Top Rank knows what they doing. They stars 1-2 in his last 3, bro. They got to get his shit back.
They trying to get their monies back, man.
But I mean, with the best part about Teofimo is, bro, like he's worth every penny because we could walk in this bitch and his ass. I mean, he probably can go in here and get like a 5th, 6th round KO. Marcus hits the backflip with Teo in the stands, and then what if Teofimo is the type of fighter where you get every dollar worth because he could go in there, look sloppy, and get dropped in the second round, and we're sitting there like, oh, like what the fuck, we really
the walkout is gonna be a show too. He might have a wild walkout because it's Miami. We gotta see what kind of theme he's going for.
True. That's true. I know the co-main event, Rubiz Ramirez is gonna have Miami rocking because
it's gonna be
that's his spot. I mean,
a lot of Cubans.
Yeah, Timmy Vamos, Cuba. And then we got the Honduran. I swear to God, I thought he was
part Cuban this weekend.
But the Honduran, then Teofimo, I think he's gonna bring it to the A game. I think if we're calling out how he's gonna win, I got Teofimo. 6th round KO. 5th, 6th. I got that 5-6 rank.
Give me 8th round KO, Teofimo.
I'm going 7.
We got that boy fucked up because I'm going 6 to 8, 6 to 9 type.
We're in that middle pocket, bro. We don't know.
No championship round.
We know you.
Bitch, I'm gonna be in that bitch screaming like Teofimo's dad, bro. Knock his ass out.
So I'm saying, bro, but Teo doesn't have the one-punch knockout power like that. So I think it's gonna take him a little while.
His power has kind of went down a little bit since he's went up, but Shit. You don't know. There's a guy with 7 L's, a come forward fighter. So we'll see.
Who has
I would
nothing to
like to
lose
see
at all.
a T.O. knockout. We haven't seen like a classic T.O. knockout in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Tio knockout.
Hey, he has 7 L's.
COVID.
Yeah, bro.
He has 7 L's and he's fighting for the belt.
Never seen.
You can do that in boxing?
Yep.
Shit, Tevin Farmer won a belt after like 6 L's.
No one's even talking about his 2 draws.
Got dirty draws.
Nah, but I mean, that's why I had to come in here to defend my boy.
But
before we talk.
Also, you gotta cut Tio some slack. I mean, you can't even like really get on him too much because like he's fought in tough people like back to back, or his resume is stacked. So like he kind of deserves. This is not really a hometown, but like it's kind of like a homecoming vibe type of thing. So I mean, can't knock him too much, and I'm sure he's gonna get right back on it and try to get some big after.
Bro, I'm telling you, the 305 has so much love for Teofimo. I was at the gas station one time. Not the gas station. I was at a 7-Eleven. And that's how you know I was in Miami. I was at a 7-Eleven, and I was telling the boys, we was watching the Conor McGregor fights. I'm telling the boys, like, hey, yo, hurry up. We got to hurry up and get back to the fights. Random nigga in the line talking about some, who fighting? And I was like, McGregor and the boy, he goes, oh, I thought it was that nigga Teofimo, bro. You know, I used to box with that nigga over there. Back, I'm telling you, this nigga gets love out there, kid. I don't know what he did out in them streets, but they love him out there.
They must be desperate because they must be desperate. Tio does not claim up Tio 305 because he was born in Miami. He was born in Miami.
He
only claims New York, or New Jersey.
Desperate, tell him, Gator.
Nah,
I'm just saying, man.
They got love for
because that boy's amateur career did fucking pop off in South Florida, but
he don't claim it at all. He doesn't at all.
He reps his pop shit, man, because that top rank shit, they know how to promote it. The Madison Square Garden, all that shit.
Hey,
that don't change. They still got love for him.
Gator talking all this Tio shit, but his ass said he buying a Teofimo shirt at the fight.
No,
I do gotta get a Teofimo shirt.
A Tio shirt. A Tio shirt crazy. If I get a picture,
Paul's buying a Nico Ali Raj shirt.
I ain't buying no goddamn Nico Ali Raj, bro. I want DNA test because that shit fraudulent.
We gonna be in that bit. Ali.
I can't say I called him losing his last fight, but it was signs. It was like, yo, the fight before this, he was looking kind of, and then all of a sudden he goes out and he gets fucking beat in his last fight.
I think he had a draw too. He also had a draw.
Yeah. But then they tested positive or something. So
and they took it off. Yeah, and then he lost. So
then he got fucking beat. I was like, yeah, this boy fraudulent.
I kind of knew he was. I didn't think he was gonna lose super soon. I thought he was gonna lose like a stupid fight day.
It was crazy because it was like a few of the Legend sons were losing.
But also, his amateur career is low-key not that deep. I think he only had like less than 30 fights in amateur. So like he's still pretty like green in the boxing world.
Yeah,
but he is getting older, so I mean.
But all right, y'all boys. Before we head out, last thing on this thing, what I was gonna bring up is how bad. But Usyk is just such a fucking badass. He said, "I'm giving up the IBF belt so my sons Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua can fight for it at the Wembley fight later this year." Yeah, he said, "Here's my gift to y'all. I will give up my IBF belt so y'all can fight for it at Wembley later this year." So now they have a title fight instead of just fighting each other.
That shit's tough, man.
That's some king shit right there. I mean,
Undisputed king right there.
That's like boxing. Only South Park could do something like that.
Is that what really
happened? Heavyweight.
Only South Park could do something like that.
Kev, you're a little quiet.
My bad. Is that what really happened, or did they hold him?
No, he's relinquishing it. He came on live today.
He didn't even they didn't make him?
No, because they're fighting. Like he doesn't have to defend it by a certain date or anything. He has the Oh wait, didn't he? Wait, did they tell? No, because Odo Whalen lost this fight, so he automatically was no longer the mandatory. So then after Odo Whalen lost, it was no longer mandatory. They weren't gonna strip him of it when he fought Fury, so that was for the undisputed fight.
Oh wow.
Because who did Ola Whalen lose to? Because then he got cooked. Wallen.
Damn, he really just sent
Whalen or
them
Wallen?
like that.
Something like that.
That was Wallen.
Is Wallen? Yeah, but he got cooked in the last fight.
Who did he fight? It wasn't Parker.
I've been Parker. But all right, nah, but that last little thing, I was just throwing it in because I saw that bitch recently where he was talking this shit. I was like, oh yeah, what a fucking savage. But and once again,
it was Anthony Joshua.
Oh yeah. But once again, we appreciate everybody watching. This is Paul Pickle with Marcus Primetime Penley, Southpaw's Run Boxing Gator Boy, and special guest. Y'all know him from the UFC and football. Kevin Waterboy Savoy. And y'all didn't know? Now y'all know, motherfuckers.